morning, everyone. Got an email last night in regards to support payments between exes, and what the CRA was asking for was receipts from the husband showing or proving that he has paid his support payments, and he has. He's paid all of his support payments, which is good. And the reason why they're asking that is because, potentially for a couple of different reasons. First off, the support payments that he claims that are spousal support payments are actually tax deductible. Okay, the support payments that he pays for child support payments are not tax deductible. Okay, so there's a big difference there, and both of those things have to be reported on your personal tax return. You report the total support payments paid, and then the portion of those support payments that are taxable, so the spousal support payments. Okay, I had never heard of the CRA asking for receipts before. Usually, e-transfer statements or bank account statements, stuff like that, canceled checks are usually good enough evidence. But in this case, the CRA agent's been a little too picky when it comes to that. But I'm sure we'll get it sorted out. Now, when it comes to support payments, there's actually tax planning that can go into that. If your accountant and lawyer are talking with each other at the same time, they can come up with a good solution that is advantageous for both of the separating parents. So, especially if there's more than one child. If there's more than one child, you can have child support payments only paid for one child, but higher. That way, both parents, assuming there's a 50% custody arrangement, both parents can claim one of those children as an eligible dependent. It saves anywhere between $3,200 and $3,700 a year on your taxes by claiming that eligible spouse, because you're claiming their personal tax credits. But if you don't set it up properly, if it's a messy one or done a little bit too quick, or the lawyer doesn't quite understand how the tax system works, which happens, they should always get in contact with their accountant to make sure that it all works. We have a couple of these in place where, there's two children, the custody arrangements is 50-50. In both cases, it's the husband paying the child support payments, but they're only paying on one child. The idea is that you cannot claim an eligible dependent for which you are paying child support payments for. So to get around that, you just don't pay child support payments for them. You might pay a little bit more for the other kid. But that's all part of the arrangement and part of the agreement. There's other separation agreements where there is no support payments paid between the two spouses. And actually in their legal documents, it does say that 50% of the time each child is living with each one of the parents. And then they can both claim one of those children as an eligible dependent because there isn't any child support payments being paid, and they technically do have partial custody, which satisfies the CRA in allowing them to claim their eligible dependent, which, like I said, it's $3,700 extra back on their taxes every year, and it's not playing the system. It's finding those rules and circumventing them. I wouldn't even call it gray area, to be honest with you. It's perfectly fine. I hope everybody learned something today. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, and take care of your friends, and be well.